So let's start to look how to apply for the maternity benefits in SSS for unemployed. So the first thing what you need to know is what is the definition of unemployed according to the SSS. Because there's a difference between an inactive member and a non-active member and an active member. So what it really means is that if you're, for example, not working, unemployed, but you're still paying contributions, you're considered here on this list here as a voluntary member. You're still contributing, so you're eligible for the benefits. An unemployed person or status unemployed would mean that the person is not contributing anymore or has never contributed before. So basically, once maybe they worked before, they contributed and then they stop after their work, and that moment they're considered as unemployed or no status. So if you are in one of these categories here above, you will have or you are eligible for the benefits depending on your amount you're paying. So let's start to look at that first before we look at the unemployed status. So basically then you are an active member, you're still making contributions. What you need to do then is to check how much you paid, and of course you can use then the SSS Maternity Benefits calculator to calculate based on your due date what is the qualifying period. So once you have that, next what you're going to look for is to notify your SSS for your pregnancy, and for that you need the maternity notification or MAT1 form. Basically that's this form, or these days you can do it all through the portal of SSS. So once you have done that, after at birth, you have to fill up MAT form 2, or this can be done online as well through online application, and then include the required documents. So here's a quick step-by-step list here. So what happens if a person is not paying and is pregnant? For that, we need to calculate how far is your due date. So let's start to do that one first. So let's assume the person expects to give birth on, let's say the worst or the latest date would be March 2026. So that will be the latest due date as of now. So, and right now we are in June. So that would mean the qualifying period is between this all the way to September. So if you look at that, I'm going to calculate here. So anywhere from June all the way to September, a contribution can be made. And so in this case, it is recommended to quickly pay these dates here, because maybe for June, since it's already mid-June, it might be already past, or this will be considered a late payment, and it will not be calculated for SSS maternity benefits because of the late payment. So that would mean that you have 3 months left, which is just enough, because you need a minimum of 3 payments. That's it. So basically that would be the only way you can still get your SSS maternity benefits.